All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are unpacking one of the boldest moves in finance right now, PayPal's very own stablecoin, PYUSD. We're going to look at what this thing actually is, why a giant like PayPal is jumping headfirst into this space, and honestly, what it could mean for the future of your money. But first, think about this for a second. We live in an age of instant everything, right? Instant messages, instant streaming. So why does sending money, especially to another country, still feel like it's stuck in the dark ages? It's slow, it's complicated, and man, can it be expensive. It's this weird friction in our financial system that's just been begging for a real fix.
While PayPal thinks they've cracked the code, their answer is PayPal USD, or PYUSD. You can think of it as their massive attempt to build a totally new set of financial rails, ones that are designed to make money move as fast and as freely as an email on the internet.
Okay, so what's the real story here? Let's get into our first section and really dig into why a mainstream giant like PayPal is placing such a huge bet on the world of crypto. So at its heart, PYUSD is what we call a stablecoin. It's a pretty simple idea, really. It's a digital token that's designed to always be worth exactly $1. So how does it do that? Well, for every single PYUSD out there, the company that issues it, Paxos, holds $1 worth of super safe, real-world stuff, cash and US government bonds. That's what gives it its stability, and it's a world away from the crazy price swings you see with other cryptocurrencies.
But here's the thing. The technology is cool, but it's not PayPal's secret weapon. This is. We're talking about a user base of over 400 million active accounts. They can put this new digital dollar in front of a massive global audience, like overnight. That's an incredible head start that nobody else in the space can even come close to matching.
So you might be asking, why go through all this trouble? Well, it's a really smart, multi-layered strategy. For one, they want to finally fix those annoying high fees and slow payment times. By building their own payment highway, they don't have to rely as much on the old, expensive credit card networks. Of course, this also keeps you and me inside the PayPal and Venmo apps longer. But the big picture goal? They see PYUSD as the ultimate bridge that will connect all of us to the next version of the internet, Web 3. Now, none of this works if people don't trust it, right? So in Section 2, let's look at how PayPal is building this thing from the ground up with one goal in mind: winning over everyday mainstream users. And this right here, this might be the single most important part of their entire plan. PYUSD is regulated by the New York State Department of Financial Services, the NYDFS, just one of the toughest, most serious financial watchdogs on the planet. This isn't the Wild West of crypto. This is a stamp of approval that demands serious consumer protection and careful management of the money backing the coin. It's a clear choice. They're picking the trust and safety that regular people need over some of the more decentralized ideals of crypto. And that focus on trust goes all the way down to what's actually in the vault. Just look at these reserves. They are deliberately, boring. And that's a good thing. Almost all of it is parked in the safest assets you can find, basically short-term loans to the US government. This is not some risky, speculative portfolio. It's designed for maximum safety, so you know that every PYUSD can always be swapped back for a good old-fashioned dollar.
And they're not just asking you to take their word for it. The issuer, Paxos, publishes monthly reports on these reserves, and they have an outside accounting firm check their math. It's all about transparency. But, and this is a really big but, it's crucial to know what PYUSD is not. Unlike the money in your bank account, these funds are not insured by the FDIC or SIPC. That government guarantee simply isn't there.
So PayPal has built this fortress of trust and regulation. But here's the thing, they're not walking into an empty field. They are stepping right into the middle of a crowded and pretty fierce stablecoin battleground. And just look at the scale of this challenge. Yeah, PYUSD having over $1 billion in circulation sounds huge, but in this world, it's a drop in the ocean. You got the giants USDC and the market king Tether with tens and even hundreds of billions. PayPal isn't just a new player, they're the underdog challenger starting way, way behind. This table really lays out the whole landscape. You've got PYUSD and its main rival, USDC, basically playing the same game. They're US regulated, backed by safe stuff, and aimed at payments. Then you've got Tether, USDT, the undisputed king of the crypto trading world, but one that's had a lot of questions about its reserves. And then, on a totally different planet, is DAI, a decentralized stablecoin built for the wild world of DeFi. So you see, PYUSD isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's carving out a very specific lane focused on real-world commerce. And this quote, this right here, is the entire playbook. You have to understand this. PayPal isn't trying to win the market cap game. Their goal isn't to be the biggest coin on crypto exchanges. Success for them is all about utility. It's about how much money is actually moving through PYUSD for shopping, for sending money home, for everyday stuff. They are playing a completely different game. So, this isn't just about making today's payments a little better. It's about building the foundation for tomorrow. Let's get into Section 4 and look at the long-term vision, becoming the bridge to Web 3. What's really fascinating is that PYUSD isn't just stuck on one blockchain. It has this really clever multi-chain strategy. Think of it like this. You wouldn't use a giant cargo ship to deliver a pizza, right? Same idea here. They use Ethereum so they can plug into the world of decentralized finance. They use Solana because it's super fast and cheap, perfect for buying a coffee. They're on Arbitrum to make Ethereum transactions way more efficient. And they're planning to use Stellar, which is built for sending money across borders. It's all about picking the best tool for the job.
And when you put it all together, this is the payoff. Look at the difference. The old way, waiting 2 or 3 days for money to clear, paying high fees, and it all shuts down after 5 p.m. and on weekends. The world PYUSD is building, money settles almost instantly, the fees are a fraction of what they were, and the system is always on, 24/7, 365. It's not just an improvement, it's a revolution.
So, to wrap it all up, PYUSD is so much more than just another crypto coin. It's the absolute cornerstone of PayPal's entire future strategy. It's the programmable, regulated, trusted digital dollar that they are betting on to seamlessly connect their 400 million users from the internet of today to the economy of tomorrow. Which leaves us with the one massive question. Is this the project? Is PYUSD the bridge that finally convinces everyone, your parents, your neighbors, to start using digital assets? It just might be the biggest financial experiment happening right now in plain sight. Thanks for watching.